First line was about you just heard that he died on the last Friday.
How about your feelings, how about the feelings? Come high, I'm the ceiling,
Now up for St. Louis,
leading
Brendan
off
Donovan.
for St. Louis, the second baseman, Brendan Donovan.
Clips the corner, and we're underway here in the home opener. Base hit. That was smoke through the infield. So a man on base to start the inning.
He was all over that one. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Foul! That's hard hit on the line. Full extension makes the catch. Next is the designated hitter, Alec Burleson.
Alec Burleson.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Man at first, one away. He's got it, and there's two away. And now it's Ivan Herrera. Montgomery to second, and he's out. They don't come much closer than back here in Pittsburgh, showing the slab in today's game. Miles Michaelis. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Righty delivers. Bounding ball here. Rolls foul. That's a little bit low.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're in
win, there's one over to first, safe. And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. And that misses. And it's 1-0. He was late there. Strike one.
1-1.
Now a check swing at the 1-1. Look down to first. Yes, he did. That's a swing. Swing and a liner. Base hit out into right center field. Montgomery rounds second, heads for third. Coming home. The relay to the plate. Head first slide, and he's safe. And it's 1-0.
Well, they strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. They got a pitch he could drive, but he didn't get too excited like a lot of guys do and pull off the base.
Makes the catch, inning over. Back here at PNC Park, second inning set to go. Here's Contreras now. Horwitz. The tag, and he's out.
Good arm side run and sink on that pitch right there. Got inside on him and got him to bounce into that out.
The left fielder, Lars Nootbaar.
And a foul ball. Gausman, 34-year-old vet, a former first-round pick back in 2012. Springer drop step going back onto the track, and he makes the catch.
Well, off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated.
That's strike 3. And we're back. Here's Andrew McCutchen to hit. Michaelis back to work. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton. He swings and hits a fly ball center field, and it drops in. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Pretty good spot, hard and inside, but that's a perfect example of keeping your hands inside the ball, tight to the body. The ability to take that back up the middle shows his approach is to use the entire field.
And it stays fair. McCutchen round second, heads for third. And they're at the corners with nobody out.
Couple of singles back-to-back. Textbook bat control right there. Got a pitch on the outside, saw it deep into the zone, and just barreled it up, went the other way for the knock.
Here's Joey Bart now. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike. Comes up empty.
Well, in this situation with a runner on first, less than 2 outs, some say, hey, get the ground ball, double play with 2 strikes. Some people say get the strikeout. I think you just execute your pitch, make the best pitch you possibly can, and let the result be whatever it's going to be.
That's a base hit. Run scores.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. Now a pop-up on the infield. And the infield fly rule called. So the Pirates batting order turns over, and stepping in is the speedy Nick Gonzalez. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2, get out of this.
And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Arenado tossed to second, and that's 2. On to the 3rd inning, and stepping in for the Cardinals, Victor Scott. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
That's a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
All over that one right there. Tried to get inside on him, but he was ready for it. Just kept his hands in and turned on the pitch. Quick bat through the zone.
Foul ball there. Scott on at first. Nobody out. Swings and misses. And that's strike 2. Fouled off. And they'll do it again. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Got him swinging. If you're safe at second, and that was not close. Now it's the second baseman, Brendan Donovan. And it's caught for the out. Throw not in time at second to double him off. Great hustle to get back. Mason Wynn next up for the Cardinals. Hit hard, base hit. Scott around third. He's in there.
Well, back within one as he brings home the run. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Tying run is at first. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. And it finds its way through for a hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And
they kept the force. That ends the inning. As we go to the last of the third. Here's O'Neal Cruz. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder. Oh, here's a deal not everyone remembers. Cruz was actually signed by the Dodgers in 2015, but Los Angeles dealt him to Pittsburgh in 2017 for Tony Watson. That's a rare trade the Dodgers just might regret.
Montgomery at the plate now as he chases after that one.
0-1's the count.
On the ground to the left. Win. Zips it to first. And a couple of quick outs.
Well, a well-thrown slider like that one can be tough to get in the air. Good downward break on that one.
Ground ball up the middle. Donovan. Tosses to first. That takes care of Springer. And welcome back to the ballpark. Start of the fourth. Now up for St. Louis, Wilson Contreras. And that is out of play. Pham. Long run into the gap. 1 away. And up next for St. Louis, Lars Nootbaar. Here's the tag, and he's out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Myers at the plate with 2 away. Swings through that one. Swings and misses. And the count is 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. Back here in Pittsburgh, bottom of the inning. And now Tommy Pham. On the ground, right side. Handles, throws to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th. And now it's Andrew McCutchen.
Good arm side run to that same side hitter right there. Very difficult to put that ball in the air or get through it. Just bores in on the hands. Boog, one really cool moment I remember at PNC Park is the 2006 Home Run Derby during All-Star Weekend. David Ortiz and Ryan Howard each hit homers into the Allegheny River on the fly. Really awesome to watch.
Started to swing, held up. And a base hit up the middle. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
The first baseman, number 2.
Next to him, Spencer Horwitz. Line to left. Fair ball. McCutchen round second, heads for third. And that's a double.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Punched that one down the line for extra bases, and that was an excellent job going with.
Slice the other way. That's a base hit. In comes the run from third. And it's an RBI single, and they take a 2-run lead.
Well done. Drives in the run. Pitch was away, and he did exactly what you're supposed to do with it. Drive it the other way. Just go with it.
Lifted in the air, out to left. Nootbaar makes the grab on the run.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Fly ball to right. It's going to fall for a hit. Runner in from third to extend their lead. It's an RBI single, and they're up by 3. First and second, 2 outs. O'Neal Cruz getting ready to hit just off the outside edge, and that's ball 1. That clips the corner.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Bart, the lead runner, out at second. Gonzalez at first, 2 out of the inning. The other way, Arenado whips it to first, and that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning back here at PNC Park, all set for the start of the inning. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder Victor Scott. Gausman back to work.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. And the leadoff man aboard. Here's Nolan Arenado. Struck out swinging his first time. And that's through there for a strike. It's 0-1. Nolan Arenado at the plate. Arenado, guy who delivers big-time power at the dish and will probably go down as one of the greatest defensive third basemen of all time. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And speaking of that defense, it's hard to imagine that in high school, Arenado shared the left side of the infield with another elite defender, Matt Chapman, at El Toro High School in California. Runner on the go.
Inside.
Go to second. Ow! One down, base is empty. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. Swing and a miss. Struck him out at a splitter. Back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. Here's the second baseman, Brendan Donovan. 1 for 2. A dive. He's got it. The throw. And very nicely done for the out. And we're back. Now the third baseman, Colson Montgomery. And that misses. Ball 1. Montgomery, 23 years old. Usually a shortstop, but today starts at third. Missed inside with the curve.
One thing he has to remember is that he does not have to cover as much ground. So those balls to his left, remember that you got a good shortstop that can make the backhanded play for you.
He swings and fouls one off. Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. And the batter is George Springer.
Right fielder,
he has, as they like to say,
let me guess, Boog. Light tower power.
That's right. And that'll fall for a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. Here's Tommy Pham. 0 for 2 in this one. That's off the inside corner. 1-0. Just off the inside edge.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact. So not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind him.
And that's a base hit. And they're happy to play station to station right here. Bases loaded.
Now
nobody out. Here's McCutchen. He's 2 for 2.
McCutchen.
There's a strike.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
Swung on, belted. That one is back. Hauls it into the warning track. Runners tag up from second and third. He'll score on the sac fly. It's 5-1. At the plate for
The first
Pittsburgh,
baseman, number
Spencer
2,
Horwitz.
Spencer Horwitz.
Just
Inside,
missed.
ball 1.
In the air to left center, Nootbaar. Drops into the glove. Runner tags from third. Play at the plate. Not in time. He's safe. And the lead is up to 5.
The catcher, number
This is
14,
Joey Barton.
Joey Barton.
That missed
Ball, that's off the
inside.
plate.
And that is ball 1. Just
Ball 2.
missed. There's a strike. 2-1 now.
Well, he went inside a couple of times, and now outside. Hitter's not exactly sure where to look for this next pitch.
Myers on his way in. Brings it in. And that's the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top 6. Now the number 2 hitter, Masyn Winn. And that one fouled off.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch
No
count
ball,
and
2
into
strikes.
the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. And now the DH, Alec Burleson. And George makes the grab. 2 down, bases empty. Ivan Herrera next up for the Cardinals. And first offering is fouled off. And it's strike 2.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Out number 3. Bottom of the 6th inning. At the plate for Pittsburgh, G1 Bang. New pitcher now, number 35.
Now pitching.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Rolled slowly to first.
That ball
And it
foul.
goes just foul. Tapped back up the middle. Donovan tosses to first.
He's out.
And that's one out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th. Nick Gonzalez, the next to hit. On the outside corner, that's strike 1. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing.
The underhand flip. There's one. What a double play that was. Inning over. Back here in Pittsburgh. And here's the first baseman, Wilson Contreras. And a pitch. Strike 1.
These hitters have been very aggressive
0-1.
early in the count, but when you're down, you might want to be a little more patient. Take some pitches,
Foul
see
ball.
if you can extend those at bats and get some base runners on.
And Wilson down on strikes. And
Now
stepping
batting,
in for the Cardinals,
left fielder,
Lars Nootbaar.
Nootbaar.
Hitting is all about anticipation, and right now this lineup is struggling with it. Their swings are mistimed, and it's produced a few ugly cuts here and there.
First pitch swinging.
0-1
Pretty
for count.
amazing, his first pitch strike percentage, over 90%. You know you're getting something in the zone first pitch. So if you're a hitter, you got to be ready to let it fly, even though he's had a lot of success on that first pitch of the at-bat. Everything came together perfectly for him right there. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Tonight, his
No
slider
ball,
has
2
been
strikes.
really impressive. I mean, tight spin. Seems like the hitters aren't picking it up out of the hand.
Swings and misses. Picks up strikeout number 7.
The center fielder, number 11.
Now up for
Victor
St. Louis, Victor Scott. And first offering is fouled off. Nootbaar leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Stays alive. Fly ball, pretty well struck right field. That one's deep. Springer there makes the catch. Back here at PNC Park, here's the third baseman, Colson Montgomery. That one ripped but foul. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. And there's one down. Here's George Springer.
Now batting, right fielder,
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely. Try to hit the ball out of the park. Do what he loves to do.
Slice down the right side. And that one sliced foul. One down, base is empty. Got him swinging. Tommy Pham, the next Pirate to hit. 1 for 3.
Tommy Pham.
Hit weakly on the ground. Over to first. That's the third out. Inning over. We're at the top of the 8th. Here's Nolan Arenado.
The third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
0-2.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Cruz running hard to get it. Corrals it. And there's one down. Now it's the second baseman, Brendan Donovan. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. And a base hit.
Everything came together
Now
for
batting.
him. Showed a willingness to drive that
Mason
pitch the opposite way.
Wynn.
Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Cruz puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down. So a man aboard. So now here's the Cardinals designated hitter, Alec Burleson. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. And we're back onto the bottom of the 8th. To the plate now for Pittsburgh is the DH, Andrew McCutchen. Grounds one to short. And that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. And now the first baseman, Spencer Horwitz. And that's fouled off. High in the air, out to right. Myers snags it for the second out. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the catcher, Joey Bart. Ball 1, no strikes. 2 outs, base is empty. And another ball.
Outside.
Right through there for a strike. Swing and a ground ball. Throws to first. Inning over. And welcome back to the
Leading off for
ballpark.
St. Louis,
We go to
the
the
catcher,
ninth, and
Ivan
here's the catcher, Ivan Herrera.
Now pitching for the Pirates, number 50, Carmen Mlodzinski.
And this one looks like trouble. Around first, heading for two. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Now batting, the first baseman, Wilson.
Runner in scoring
Contreras.
position, no outs. Here comes Wilson Contreras. Got it started a little too early. Strike one.
0-1's the count.
Check swing, and he went. And it's 0-2.
0-2's the count.
Gonzalez settles under this one. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down. Lars Nootbaar next up for the Cardinals. On the ground. That's a base hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with one out.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job.
Bay. Off balance speed, there's one. That's a double play. The ball game is over. Gausman with his first major league win.
Yeah, nicely done. I'm sure he'll feel very good about that and get the ball for his trophy case as he should. A start he won't ever forget.
6-1 is your final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
We just turned the stripper. Traders, I gave you hard work and labor. I gave you the flavor. You bohemian haters. This fakers, you gave me crumbs, I give me cakers. The movers and fakers get around and catch the papers. While my shots are jumping like the Lakers. I want land with acres, you them because your papers. I'm from back in the day where the was wearing papers. And they call you a moolie, treat you like a racist. Militant, yeah, I'm back in the booth. Pop, I hit you from the roof, yeah. It's the truth, I press you on you on your stoop. With body shots till your body drop.